Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got another interesting knife to take a look at today. This is the Evolution EDC Tempo, and this one is on loan to me from TC Blades. I want to thank Troy for allowing me to take a look at this and do a disassembly and cleaning and a review and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's got about a 3.5 inch blade. Not quite 3.5, 3.4 ish, and about 8 inches, just a little over 8 inches on the overall length. As far as the weight, let's go ahead and pop that out here, tear that out. We're looking at right at 5 ounces on the weight. Let's compare it to some knives that you may be familiar with. We'll start out with the CGRB Pyrite and the QSP Penguin, both of which are a good bit smaller. This is not a small knife. It's what I would consider a right around the 3.25 to 3.5 inches, perfect for me. So this is a good size knife, not a big knife. There's the Bestech Acorn and the Migueron Montreal. Let's look at the Ozark Trail and the Benchmade Griptilian. So there you can see the comparison on those. And then we'll pull out a Manix 2 lightweight and a Sage 6. So you can see it's every bit as big as a Manix 2. All right, for thickness, let's go ahead and compare it against the Manix 2. It's not quite as thick as the Manix. I mean, it's thicker than the Manix 2. It's going to be a little bit thicker than the Bestech Acorn, a little less thick than the Migueron Montreal. So let's look at the QSP Penguin, and it's going to be a good bit less. All right, as far as the profile that it's going to take up in pocket, there it is against the Penguin. Here it is against the Griptilian. So something like that, or there's the Manix 2, takes up a good bit more real estate. There it is against the Sage 6. All right, while I'm thinking about that, let's take a look at how it looks in pocket. It's got a nice blocky clip that I think fits well in pocket and looks good. You're going to have this very large lanyard slot sticking out of the pocket. It's not a deep carry at all. All right, blade steel on this is actually M390. There we go. This is a numbered knife. I think there was 200 pieces in the first production run. So this is the Bohler M390. Apparently about a 60 to 61 HRC. Got a nice belt satin finish. And as I mentioned before, it does have that huge slot there for a lanyard. So you can have multiple lanyards to your heart's content if you want to on that. Jimping, it does have some jimping there on the backspacer, but that's not really going to come into play. As you can see, it's down below the kind of down below. You can feel it, but it's not really a whole lot there. You do have some jimping here on top. You got jimping on the flipper, so you've got somewhere to rest your thumb, even if you choke up on the knife with that forward choil. Access to the lock bar, as you can see, is quite nice. There's a little bit of some milling there to make sure that you can easily get to that, or give you a tactile feel, I guess, on that lock bar. It's pretty good. Not going to complain any on that. Opening methods, you've got the flipper as mentioned before. You've got the thumb stud there. I think you can probably, you can reverse flick off of that thumb stud there. Detent's good. It feels good in hand. Nice acoustics as well. But I would say that's probably because of the nice titanium scales there. Price on this is a little bit surprising. It is, the introductory price was $159.99. That's for M390 titanium, nice size knife. I think it's the regular price is somewhere around $199, but still not a bad deal at all. I think this may be their only or their first knife, and by the way, the OEM is Bestech. So let's see, anything else that I wanted to talk about. It's not a bad knife. It feels good in hand. The grips on it, or the your different grips on it, seem to work just fine. No problems at all. Oh, didn't talk about lockup. And if you got to look kind of deep down in there to look at lockup, kind of right back in there. It looks like about 50% lockup, which is just fine. Mentioned the titanium scales being something that may be a little bit of a surprise, considering the size of the knife and it being titanium scales, and the M390. So not bad at all. If I had unlimited funds, this probably would be one that I would add, just because it's not a bad deal in my opinion. Not a bad deal at all. Fits in pocket, feels good in hand. Got some like almost like hand rubbed flats there. Just overall pretty cool knife, and probably one that's a brand that would be good to keep an eye on. You can see they've have their brand there on top of the blade, but it doesn't look out of place at all, in my opinion. Very well done. All right, that's about it for me. Let me know in the comments section below what you think about this knife. If it's one that you'd be interested in picking up, or any other comments that you might have about it. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hope to see you again soon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.